Hey guys, I'm going to do my one book July setup today in a small Target haul because I just ran to Target. I'm going to be using for the month of July my Pocket Mr. Darcy from Chic Sparrow in Buttered Rum. I was inspired to use this book from Rita Weaver. She's here on YouTube and she has an adorable Pocket Mr. Darcy with her little tag that says Sedona. And her setups are always great, and I really was just inspired by her, so I'm gonna use this month. At Target today I picked up just a few things. I found some really cool binder clips. I've been actually looking for binder clips that like had a pretty pattern and were gold, because a lot of times I see them silver and I'm a sucker for anything yellow gold. And if it has floral on it, even better. And these are the small ones. They're not like the micro mini ones. I think there's like one smaller, but they're pretty tiny and they'll work great for this book. They have, yeah, this one has just florals on it. There's some chevron and like a light blue, a mint color, and then there's even like white and cream lace, and it's all with the gold metal. I don't know if it's focusing at all. I have no idea. Okay. Anyway. So yeah, these were like $3 and I figured I could use them for a lot of different things, and I love the colors, so I picked those up. I also got some sticky notes. These are the only ones they had. They really didn't have much of a selection or many of them. But they're, again, pretty. It's the mint and coral and orange. Again, each for $1. And then some page flags and the natural colored sticky notes. So I thought those were pretty summery, and they matched the theme I was going for my setup. I also got some gold washi. And the other washi in the dollar section seemed to be like more like that papery, like they were, I don't know, it's like more like paper. It's not as like, it doesn't feel like tape as much, and it doesn't stick as well. But this actually feels like pretty good quality washi, and it was again only $1. It's just gold dots. And then I had to pick up some Finding Dory stickies because they're just adorable. I haven't seen the movie yet. I really want to. I think my husband and I will tonight. But I thought those would be really fun. And also, not at Target, but I recently found the Tim Holtz mini paper clips that I've seen Carrie Harling and I think Allie Brown talk about. I hadn't thought much of them, like, because I thought that they were out of the stores already, but when I went back into my pocket size from my personal, I thought that they would be really nice to have, and I really wasn't, when I was looking for them, I wasn't expecting to find these exact ones. I was just hoping to find a mini paper clip, but I typed it in on Etsy, and this shop, what is it, Wrapworks, had, yeah, these ones, the Tim Holtz ones. I think they were like $3 or $4, so I picked up a pack of them. They come in the brushed bronze, a like dark silver color, and then a like antique gold color. And yeah, they're just really cute, and I think they fit the pocket or field notes notebooks really well. Alright, so let's get into the actual notebook. On the outside I just have a couple of charms I picked up from Etsy. I don't remember the shop, but they're just little charms on a lobster clasp. I don't like to have something too gigantic and dangly because I'm carrying this around with me so much in my bag, and it'll get caught on things and scratch it up too much. On the inside, I know I was using my last pocket as my wallet. I'm not using this mainly right now as my wallet because since I got that Coach card holder, I've been using that as my wallet. But if I'm just bringing this into a store, I will stick just my debit card in here and run in with it. In the front pocket right now, I have some stamps because for some reason recently, I have needed a lot of stamps. And these are really pretty, so they're going to stay right in there. So if I ever need, I know where they are. It's just a picture of my husband and I when we went to Belgium. I have the standard Planner Girl paper clip that everyone has. It's not Kate Spade, it's I think just another company bow clip. And on my first elastic, I have a Field Notes notebook that I wrapped in washi. It was a black notebook. and I just didn't want such dark colors for the summer, so I wrapped it in some mint washi and put this beautiful journaling card on front. This was from my lovely pen pal Jennifer. I didn't know what to write or didn't want to write on it. I don't know why. I just thought it was really pretty, so I just taped it on there. And this is just my brain dump. I write literally anything or scribble anything in here. It's the most unstructured, messy book, and it's nice to have a place like that you're not worried about it looking pretty all the time. So that holds my like shopping lists, ideas, scribbles, whatever in it. And that's on the first elastic. On the second elastic, I have my Foxy Fix dashboard, and this is the one that you can have the interchangeable paper inside, and that's wrapped around my monthly notebook. So on the dashboard, I have on double-sided tape, I have some Post-its on the front. I have just some pretty paper that I put inside, and then on the other side, so it wasn't plain white, I just put a journaling card and then a picture of my husband and I when we went to Cancun for our wedding last year. Then the first book, well, this book is, yeah, like I said, a monthly. I drew it all out, and I use this mainly just to track bills and any big holidays or any important dates that I need to remember. I'll just mark it on here, so it's like just a nice overview of the whole month. On the side, I track the income from my husband and I, just when we got paid, and yeah, I just keep track of that on the side. And then I was in the personal size for a little while, so I missed a few months, but I went back and filled those in just if I need to reference it. I like everything to be kind of synced up, so that's all up to date, and then this just goes through December. Then in the back of that, after the months, I have birthdays and anniversaries by month, and then paper clipped together in here is all of my passwords and important reference information, like my husband's social security number, my social security number, some important addresses, passwords to specific things I might need to know, and that's, yeah, just on a little spread in there. And then I have a travel itinerary, because when I set this actual notebook up, I was going to Belgium, so I wrote everything down for that. Yeah, we had since come back and everything's done, so I just divided that, and I'll use this for if we have other upcoming travels. Then I have my wish list and my husband's wish list. Mine is a lot longer. I know, that's terrible. But yeah, maybe that's just a girl thing. We'll hope. And then I have just video ideas on the next page, and then I have some empty pages here. These are just my favorite shops for Traveler's Notebook, like shops I wanted to remember from Etsy and so on. And then there's some blank pages. I'll use those for important collections. And this book, again, I wrapped in washi because I wanted it to be summery and bright. And this is the back of the dashboard, and on it I just have some of those semicolon little page flags. I've been using these to mark anything really important or something I needed to come back to in any of my notebooks. Like here, I just had some notes on my pocket set up, so I put it here, and I'll just remove that after I put it where I need to and whatnot. That's just a picture of my sister and myself, again in the gorgeous water of Cancun. And then on my third elastic, I have my passport zipper pouch, and that's wrapped around my bullet journal. So in the card slots in here, I just have washi samples if I need to journal or want to journal on the go, or decorate anything or tape something in. And actually I used this the other day. I went to visit my grandfather in the hospital. He had knee surgery, and he wanted to know which horses to watch on the race day or whatever, and I used this to tape this to his little walker because I wrote it on a sticky note that wasn't sticking. So yeah, tape comes in handy to have, I suppose. This is just a receipt for dry cleaning I need to pick up. And then I have my bullet journal. So I've used a bullet journal in a pocket size before. This was my completed insert, and this ran me from January to March, and then I went to a personal size. But I was using it I kind of like made it my own type of bullet journaling. I used an index, I used my key. I made it a little bit different. I used boxes instead of the dots from the traditional bullet journal. And then I have an index, and there wasn't much that I needed to index because I wasn't using this for major collections or notes or anything. I was really using it as like a daily to-do list or daily tasks. And yeah, so I would go like day by day and put things down that I wanted to get done and either migrate them over or cross them off. But I never actually added notes. The only notes I added were like if I needed to get something fixed on the car, I would like put the address that I needed to go to or things like that. But this time I'm going to try to put more notes in here that are relevant to that time, and then maybe I'll use my index a little bit more. I really enjoyed it. It was really nice having empty pages and filling them up because it's a pocket size. It was easy to fill up, and it was fun doing so. So this time around I set it up kind of the same. I have my index here, my future log. So this is just a lot July through December. If there's anything coming up that I need to do in that specific month, I'll put it in there. I have that running monthly view, and that is just so that it's kind of repetitive from my actual monthly calendar, but you know, it helps so that I don't forget anything. And then this is just the to-dos that I want to do for June, or my master to-do list. If I don't get it done in June, I'll migrate it over to July. And then I go into my dailies. So because I work such long hours, it's pretty, I can like kind of map out in advance if I wanted to. I use about half a page per day. And then on my days off, I use a full page because I have more to do. I have more to write down and things like that. So I was off Monday and Tuesday. And yeah, you just add, once you're done with that day, you add the next day and go from there. But today, like on Monday, I was trying to, well, on Sunday I mapped this out, but I wanted to just make notes about this video that I wanted to do. So I put that in here. So I'm going to try to use it as more notes and things I want to remember, and not just as a to-do list, and we'll see if I can make that work as more of a traditional bullet journal. But yeah, I numbered that up to 20, and I'll continue 21 actually, continue numbering it as I go on. Then this is the back of the zipper pouch. I have a napkin in here. I wanted to like Mod Podge into my journal, and just some double-sided little adhesive things. Another rubber band if I wanted to add another insert in. And yeah, I had in here earlier, I tried it for 2 days and I didn't personally want to bulk it up that much. I had in here this book, and I was using this as a commonplace book. Sarah Jean had mentioned it a few times in her videos, and I looked into it and I thought it was a really cool idea to record. A commonplace book is basically where you record anything like recipes, quotes, if you're reading something and want to note it, and anything that you want people to look back on and, you know, have it recorded and possibly remember. But I then remembered after I was using this that I used to do that in my actual journal. Like when I started journaling, oh my god, it's not fitting into frame. I was in a narrow size, narrow size inserts, and my plan for journaling was to literally put everything and anything in the book. And I really liked doing that. Like I had song lyrics here, I had quotes, like everything you could think of. I think I even had a recipe somewhere in here. Bedtime affirmations that I wanted to write down, and I really liked that way of doing it. And as I went further, I kind of like deviated a little bit and went to more just writing about my day, and that's why I was like, oh, a commonplace book, I could put those things in. But I think I want to go back to doing it how I used to, where I used to put literally everything in my journal. So whenever I'm looking back on it, I can like see those quotes that I wanted to remember on that specific day, or find a random recipe in my journal. I think that would be a nice contribution as opposed to just writing down my days. So I'm going to try and go back to how I used to be journaling, and I'll use this because I literally only filled up, I think, one page from a YouTube video I was watching. So I'm going to use this for my next journal, and yeah, add everything together so that it's all in one specific place. So then that brings me to my last elastic, which I have just a folder. I can't remember where I got this folder from. It might be from Annika Hamby, but I really have no idea. I tried to find it, I don't remember. But yeah, it's just a 4-pocket folder, and in here I have a bunch of stickers. I have a pay stub actually that I just wanted to keep for the month in case I needed it. And these are just planning stickers, a few decorative stickers. And I reinforced where the rubber band goes around with a little washi, because last folder I had, it was kind of starting to tear, so maybe that'll help, I don't know. And then this is my journal on the last one, and it's just a field notes book. And yeah, I just did some page prepping, and yeah, I'll continue to journal my days, but I also, like I said, I want to add in those quotes and everything that I used to, because I think that'll be nice to go back to. I like that style of journaling. So yeah, and then the last, my secretarial pocket, oh, I didn't even remember. Okay, so I just have some coupons from CVS. These are some stickers, some diary stickers, other planner stickers, and a few journaling cards, and some notes from my husband in the back. And those are just stuck in there. The pens I've been using were my 2 Colettos. Like I said, I just added this second pen because I just wanted some more colors for when I'm journaling or bullet journaling, so I could decorate a little bit more. I don't know if I'll keep it on here, but it seemed like a good addition today since I got that really pretty binder clip on here. I know One Book July is technically 1 book, 1 pen, but if I really like it, I'll keep the second pen. I really don't mind changing it up like that. And yeah, so we'll see how it goes. I look forward to seeing everyone else's setup videos and seeing what everyone else is doing for One Book July. I know there's that new version 2.0 out where you focus on a project. I don't have any really big projects I want to work on this month, so I think I'll enjoy doing One Book July the traditional way, since this is my first July doing it. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys all again soon. Take care. Bye.